What's up, guys? Welcome back to RNG Interviews. I am here with Ryan Wright, the main man from the host. Ryan, man, the 2024 quarterback landscape has been pretty bananas lately, as far as I'm concerned. What can you tell us about that? And kind of what's the overall picture on that you've discovered?
Well, I mean, there's a lot. First of all, KJ Jackson to Arkansas, DJ Moore to Coastal Carolina, Aaron Nolan, a big one to Ohio State,
Yeah.
Connor Mobley out of Iowa went to Iowa State. We've talked about Judd Anderson going out of Georgia, going to Miami, Haas in Texas to TCU, Deuce Adams out of Texas to Louisville, Micah, three-star quarterback out of Bishop Gorman, going to Hawaii. It's been very active. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks left. In fact, for the identified high-ranking dual threats, I think there's only two unranked that are left uncommitted. The big one that everybody wants to talk about will be Dylan Raiola, and that's the prize get in this class that's still available. A lot of fans are talking about him going to USC. He's visited Georgia. I know I've talked to other recruits that have. Has said to them, come with me to Nebraska for an official and also to Georgia. So, and I know his family has strong ties to Nebraska. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's tightening up. We're getting closer to when official visits will really start getting going. So there's a few more that can drop to look for. Elijah Brown out of California at Mater Dei, Michael Van Buren out of St. Francis, Jaden Bradford out in my backyard here at IMG. So yeah, it's just there's a lot that's going on, and I think if quarterbacks are kind of playing the game, they better get on that school here pretty quick. There's not going to be many spots left. So, but it will be interesting to see how some of these guys kind of play it out, especially Samaj Jones from Pennsylvania and Aiden Glover from Tennessee. Those are the two dual threats I just mentioned that have not committed yet. So.
Well, Ryan, man, I appreciate you breaking down the quarterback situation. Like you said, it's been pretty wild lately, but there are definitely some top names to be looking out for, and there could be some surprises as far as I'm concerned along the way as well.
Yeah, there's always opportunity for flips. Especially, I mean, we're a long way away from the early signing period. See how some of these college coaches, position coaches, offensive coordinators do. We had talked about Anthony Maddox out of Mississippi, committed to A&M. What's that going to look like with Bobby Petrino as offensive coordinator, who's brilliant offensive mind, but under Jimbo Fisher? Will there be a conflict of interest there on styles and stuff like that? How will that go for the quarterback progression and development? So there's a lot of stuff just, at one school like that, that can have that ripple effect, as we've talked about, where, Miami's after Anthony Maddox, even though he's committed. So yeah, there's so much that can happen even with the verbal commitments, but it still does sharpen everything up. And once some of these guys get where they want to be, it's going to be really hard to pry them away.
Exactly. Yeah. Was there any other quarterbacks you wanted to touch in on?
No, I think we got them all. I mean, it's just been busy. All those guys that we mentioned have committed. It's going fast. We'll see which other quarterbacks are kind of itching, getting closer to wanting to go ahead and verbally commit and start being the cornerstone of that particular school for the 2024 recruiting class.
Well, Ryan, I appreciate all this information. I'm sure the fans do as well, man. Like I said, it's been a roller coaster, but we're going to keep informing fans on what's going on, and we'll keep this show going. There's no doubt about it, because there's still a lot of time left, like you mentioned.
Thank you, Ross. Appreciate it.
Yep. We'll talk to you soon, Ryan.